fish and grits and all that pimp.
Just a little bit. I ain't gonna do you wrong. Why you gone? I ain't gonna do you wrong. 'Cause I don't love you. All I'm asking is for the respect. Just a little bit, baby. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm out to give it.
Don't do it.
When did she spell it?
I think that's like the climax.
So that's not the hook.
That's hook right there.
Ah, I thought she spelled it in the hook.
R.I.P. Aretha Franklin, Queen of Soul. When I hear that, I think about Fresh Prince.
When did she get that name?
Nigga, way before I was thought of. I don't know.
So she's always had Queen of Soul.
As far as I know, yeah.
I thought that was Hype Beast.
I think that was just, let's see. I think back then when you got a name like that, you deserve the hell out of it.
Okay. All right. Were you a big Aretha fan?
No, I mean, I mean, I was not a fan. I just, some legends, you know what it is. You respect it, and you know what they contributed, their contributions, and paved the way, and it wouldn't be a lot of these other singers and stars without them.
I ain't gonna lie, I heard a lot of the songs this week. Not for the first time, but for the first time, me associating those songs with her.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, she got some records, man. She got some records. But R.I.P. to the Queen of Soul.
Aretha Franklin.
I think she's the Queen of Soul.
Hey man, it's already it's validated already. But
Right.
Nonetheless, we back again, fish and grits and all that pimp shit.
All right, and the culture ain't been going crazy since the last time we've been in here.
I think it has.
I mean, I'm just saying, ain't a lot of stuff that went on.
It depends on what you consider worth mentioning. I mean, everybody done put their little 2 cents out about, the Nicki situation and all that. Not to get ahead of ourselves, but we're gonna dive into it. Let's just have a conversation right now.
So what you been up to?
Man, what have I been doing? I've been in the gym, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
No, you haven't.
I just came from the gym.
All right. So you serious now?
I've been serious. Dead the fuck serious, in the words of the great T.I.
All right, bro. Get your life. Get your life, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Summer 18.
Summer 19.
Summer 19. All right.
Yeah, summer 19.
All right. Okay.
No, actually, it's some of 19.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
summer 19. Like not the summer. That's too long. It's summer, maybe a week.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be right.
Summer 19. Probably some 18 too.
About to get your Eldridge. How you say his name?
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Why they hating on Idris though?
What he do?
He ain't did nothing yet. They hating.
About what?
Him being a new James Bond.
Oh.
I seen a little pieces, ladies, like, this motherfucker said, it's not a race thing. It's just that James Bond is a character from a rich Swiss family, white descent. He's not a black character. Why are y'all trying to make these made up people? These people be Y'all got white folks playing Egyptians and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
White people be so emotional about
the dominant society, as my man Tariq like to say.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
You want to be a race baiter?
I don't want to say all white folks. I got good friends white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever been around them when there weren't any black people around?
Actually, I'll be around. I'll be black. I'll be around them. So
Exactly. So you don't know.
but most of my white friends, significant others, are black.
That don't mean nothing.
We had this conversation before. It don't mean that. But the ones I know, I've been knowing for a good long time. They kind of like, it's a little different.
Have you ever seen them when there wasn't any black people around?
I can't say I have.
Nah, that's always fun to say. But the Hall of Fame happened. Did you catch any of those speeches?
Man, I didn't catch none of them. I seen pieces of Randy Moss's, which seemed the most, talked about. And I saw a very small piece of Brian Westbrook.
Dawkins.
Brian Dawkins. I'm tripping. Brian Dawkins. My bad, Brian Dawkins.
Brian had the best speech.
I seen some Rays too.
Yeah.
Ray Lewis is my kissing his sons in the mouth and shit.
Yeah, he's a weird guy. Randy Moss, shout out to Randy Moss for winning the tie, man. He had the tie with all the people who were victims of police brutality. I never knew Randy Moss to be that.
That was unexpected, honestly. Very unexpected. Definitely appreciated it, though.
He say he been dealing with racism his whole life, coming from Virginia.
He's from West Virginia, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
That's oof. I was driven through West Virginia. Wouldn't stop for gas at all or to piss. I don't.
Wait, so West Virginia is his own state?
Yeah, West Virginia. He went to high school with Jason Williams.
Yeah, he is from West Virginia. You're right. So yeah, shout out to Randy Moss for that. Ray Lewis, man, what? You didn't see his speech?
I just seen a piece of it. And I ain't.
So you know they got like a podium and microphone.
He walked away from the shit.
And he had a portable.
Okay.
Ah man, it was. He's uncomfortable to watch.
Why? Because of the Beijing.
Like I just feel like Ray Lewis is just taking cooning to another level. Like he's like the world's greatest coon.
I don't disagree. I don't agree either. He just come on. If it ain't got anything to do with football, like actually playing the game of football.
Like yeah, they're like actually playing.
Yeah,
like,
I don't want to have to hear.
I don't even want to talk about it.
And he ain't playing no more. So, if he ain't coming, no weapon shall prosper.
There's no reason for him to still be a celebrity. Like who likes Ray Lewis?
If I would have killed somebody in Atlanta, I would just like faded away. You know what I'm saying? Ray got a body on him.
Yeah. What was the transvestite or something?
I don't know what. No, during Super Bowl, I remember somebody got stabbed or some shit. Somebody died during Super Bowl in Buckhead.
I thought he killed a transvestite.
I don't know nothing about the victim.
Okay.
Allegedly, I don't know nothing about the victim.
Allegedly, he killed somebody in Atlanta during the Super Bowl. That was Super Bowl before he played in it. The year before he played in the Super Bowl. But I think he went to the Super Bowl a year later.
So that was during the Super Bowl with the Rams and the Titans, and it was here.
Yeah.
Because Ravens and Giants didn't play here.
Nah, he didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think Ray Lewis he's a really good coon, man. He got that coon shit. Speaking of coons, Omarosa is going through her little things in the White House. What do you think about that?
Nothing.
So apparently she has information on Donald Trump that could end him.
Okay.
Donald Trump called her a dog.
A dog?
Yeah, he called her a dog. So as black men, you know what I mean, with a white, obviously racist white man calling one of our women a dog, shouldn't we come to her defense? Like,
no.
We're not.
She already went that route. She put herself in that position. She knew what it was. You know, it's a snake. You playing with it. What you going?
So she with them.
She with them.
Okay.
You crossed over. You can't cross back over.
All right. I'm actually happy to hear you say that, man. I seen it. She actually got some defense though, because I didn't think she would get as much defense as she got.
I didn't know she had anything. What I mean?
Well, people were defending her, saying he was wrong for calling her a dog, and that's racist. And
I believe that Omarosa was sleeping with Donald Trump, and with that being the case, you went that direction. So
Donald and Omarosa's not a bad looking woman like I thought she was.
No, she's not bad. I mean,
she ain't fine, but she is fine. But she ain't like the cutest person.
She's not. I mean,
she got a nice body.
I can tell that she's not awful, but I don't really. Would you smash?
Yeah, I hit.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, well, there you have it.
I mean, not her, but you know.
What you mean you wouldn't? That's what you talking about.
I mean, she's not coming in my house. But I'm saying, like, off of the way she looks.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, I can't. I'm not. Fucking
You're not going behind Donald Trump.
I mean, she Omarosa, bro. Like, nah. I just call Ray Lewis the greatest coon. Yeah, I still gotta have Ray over her. I gotta put Ray over her, cause I feel like with her, it's like she's doing it for gain. She's doing it to get money. She's trying to sell books right now, I think. Mm-hmm. Ray just be cooning just like cause it's Tuesday.
Cause the camera on.
I mean, I just think Ray just really loves white
Did you
people.
see Ray's face when they were talking to Randy at the podium about the tie? when Randy was talking about the tie,
He was disgusted.
he looked kind of uncomfortable. Like he didn't know what to say. Like he
I
was just.
can't believe you're talking about white people this way. Yeah, Ray Lewis one of them niggas. Yeah, but Omarosa, she's trying to sell books. She's trying to do her thing right now. I just hope that what she has on Trump comes out. Like I hope that she has something on Trump that comes out, just so I can laugh. Not that I expect it to have any kind of effect on his political career, but I just want to be entertained by this.
Come on with it.
All right.
Don't make me none, but I would like to hear some. Let me hear some mess.
All right, so speaking of the Hall of Fame, Terrell Owens, known as T.O., he didn't go
He did his from Chattanooga.
from his alma mater. Mm-hmm. And him and Michael Irvin were in contact leading up into the Hall of Fame. And Michael was telling him he really wanted him to go. The other guys wanted him to go. He should just put the petty stuff behind them. And they were texting back and forth. And T.O. texts Michael, like, I'm not going, and these are the reasons, and that, and the third. And Michael Irvin was live on television and shared the text message with the viewers. Mm-hmm. And so T.O. then he felt some type of way about that. He felt like that was, not the way to go with their relationship. That was like a violation of their trust. So after his being elected into the Hall of Fame, Michael Irvin comes out and says, anytime the T.O. wants to come to the Hall of Fame, we're going to embrace him with open arms. Mm-hmm. We're going to hug him. He's our Hall of Fame brother, this, that, and the third, right? That's what Michael Irvin says. So then T.O. responds, and this is not verbatim, but T.O. responds, hey, man, that guy must be still on them drugs, or that must be that coke talking, because I ain't coming to no Hall of Fame, and there won't be no hugs. And then he said, he gave a shout out to his alma mater.
Shout out T.O.
Do you feel like he crossed the line?
Yeah. I don't think that, I feel like he shouldn't have. The drug and the coke statement in response to him putting his personal text out there doesn't warrant that. I mean, we all know Mike. Everybody who knows Michael Irvin, familiar with his thing, we know Mike was a wild boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? However, that doesn't, give him the room to go there. But it doesn't mean as much to me because I wouldn't expect anything less of T.O. But he's out of line though.
I disagree because I feel like what Michael Irvin did was more of like some bitch shit than what T.O. did. I feel like, and I know two wrongs don't make a right, but I feel like we having a conversation, we having a moment, me and you having a private conversation, and then you put my conversation on air without checking with me and asking me, hey man, can I share this with everybody?
Yeah.
I mean,
but it's not. Whatever he put out there, I don't think it was as what hurt his character more than if somebody didn't know anything about Michael Irvin, except for the fact this dude is a commentator now, analyst, if you will, NFL analyst. They didn't know anything. They just know he played football, whatever. If they didn't know that, him, T.O. making a statement about the coke, did more to hurt Michael Irvin than what Michael Irvin did to hurt T.O. about the Hall of Fame, about not coming to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I agree with the standpoint of him putting it out there for the public to see what they text about was uncalled for, but it wasn't as damaging as T.O. T.O. was like on some venomous type shit. I mean, just like it's you know what I'm saying.
I mean, maybe that's true, but the thing is, I mean, if you hurt somebody or if you do something that jeopardizes the trust and the friendship, you don't get to determine how the other person responds. Like, oh yeah, you get to hurt me back, but not like that. Or you know what I mean? You get to say something back, but you don't get to say that. Like, I feel like Michael Irvin initiated it, the trust, jeopardizing the trust, and then T.O. responded how he responded. I think T.O. is insecure. I think T.O. is emotional. I think T.O. is all of these things. So I feel like you said in the beginning, you know what you're dealing with. You gotta know who you're dealing with. You gotta know how to treat that person accordingly.
I agree with that. T.O. shouldn't put the damn coach shit out there though. He shouldn't put the coach shit out there. But there's jokes about Michael Irvin having, you know what I'm saying, women before games and shit doing lines of coach, all types of legends and tales about 88. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hey.
Yeah.
Shout out to both of them brothers for being in the Hall of Fame though.
Who's the better player?
T.O.
Yeah.
Mike just had a better team.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All across the board.
I don't even know if Mike should be a Hall of Famer.
Man, Michael Irvin he was a good individual receiver, but he was a champion many times over. So anybody part of that Dallas Cowboy dynasty in the 90s, they're going to be in the Hall of Fame. If you got anyone with a name that you know, on the offense, you know Aikman, Emmett, Irvin. You know what I'm saying? Who was that tight end? Jay Novacek. Darryl Moose Johnson on defense, Charles Haley, Dion for a year. Damn, who else they had on defense? Charles Haley. Leon Lett, I think, was on offensive line. I don't know, but nonetheless, that
Leon Lett was on offensive line.
Yeah. So they had a pretty yeah.
Yeah, that was stacked. Larry Brown actually won MVP from the cornerback position.
Larry Brown?
The year Dion was on the team.
He doing MVP.
Yeah, he did.
He won Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had like 3 interceptions.
Defensive MVP.
I'm just saying, like Larry Brown had a Super Bowl MVP against Neil O'Donnell in Pittsburgh. He had like 2 interceptions, I think.
Yeah, but on the same team as Dion. Then he went and got that big contract from Oakland. Boy, was he a winner because he didn't show up anymore after that.
Oh, it was clickbait. They should have gave him that money, but shout out Larry Brown. Music Soul Child did a concert recently. He did? Shout out Music.
Yeah, Music. One of my favorite songs is that what's the song where
Which one? He got
where he meeting a bitch.
I'm not trying to pressure you.
That's my shit.
Just can't stop thinking
that's my
about
shit,
you.
my nigga.
You ain't really even gotta be
my girl. That's my shit, bro.
Music got a handful of classics, man.
So he did a concert, and I don't know if the sound was off or what, but he literally sounded horrible the whole concert, almost like hard to listen to, horrible. The entire concert, and obviously he didn't notice because he just was up there singing his ass off.
His album's called "I Just Want to Sing," so it's just, hey.
So you go to a concert like that, you trying to get your money back, like? Nah,
they ain't getting your money back. They gonna if you attend that type of show and that happens, they're gonna definitely trash you after it's over. You might as well expect it, and it's gonna happen. Shout out to Music though for signing and co-signing the homeboy Willie Hen. Been around in the underground in Atlanta for a long time. Willie Hen, the Tribe. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you know everybody?
I don't. I just know Willie Hen.
You definitely know everybody.
Within this conversation, because I see him, with music, and he's co-signing him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Willie Hen. We've been running around Atlanta for a long time, doing a lot of different shit, Bridge. Whether it was performing in 20 grand, throwbacks, open mic nights, to throwing parties and shit. So we got a long history of individuals. If you keep grinding, you're gonna run into each other again. So
I got you, man, but you know a lot more niggas than me.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to say.
We was having the Dr. Dre and Daz argument.
I knew you gonna bring this up. See, now I don't want to talk about this because now we got this on air. Now I got to have some type of I gotta have Daz do something regarding this show. So
hey, you want to pull up on Daz? Huh, nigga? What? Who are you? What the fuck is happening right now?
we trying to work that out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna save that Death Row, Dr. Dre, Dash Dillinger production conversation for another episode.
Made probably 70% of the beats on All Eyes on Me.
I ain't gonna say 70% of the beats, but he made a good number of beats on All Eyes on Me.
He's the number one producer listed. It's probably like 8 producers on there.
Yeah, there's another guy that made a lot of Tupac's tracks. He actually died like in the early mid 2000s. He did like a lot of Tupac shit. This I forgot his name. He's like a Spanish dude. He did So Many Tears. He did a lot of shit. Tupac. This is during the era where the super producer wasn't existing. There were no production tags.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't know who made beats. You assumed that Dre made all Tupac beats. He signed Death Row. I'm sorry. What was that about? Was that cut me off? Was it?
Nah. But who's this guy though?
I don't know this nigga name. What did it say? What did that shit say?
Bitch, do it look like I care.
Oh. I'm gonna find this nigga name. I'm gonna find his name right now. Actually,
All right.
bring up
Find
the
his
next
name
shit.
right now.
Bitch, do it look like I'm
Alright. So I went to the J. Cole concert, man.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty dope concert from Friend of Back. I didn't learn anything new except like that nigga might be in my top 5, man.
Oh yeah, I know he is.
That nigga might creep his way in my top 5, man. I feel like J. Cole is reaching that icon status at this point in his career. I think he's 4 albums in, 5 albums in.
Fuck that. The nigga named Johnny J. Johnny J produced. Look, now you gonna care because he produced. Look what he produced. Johnny J produced.
No, I care. It's not me that don't care.
He produced All About You, Every Other City We Go. That record.
Okay.
He produced How Do You Want It.
Okay.
He produced Life Goes On.
Come on.
Okay, all right. He produced Picture Me Rolling.
Hold on, what's Life Goes On? How many niggas?
Yeah.
Okay. Picture Me Rolling is one of my favorite Tupac songs.
It low key it's one of the best. Ain't one of the best, but it's Lifo's favorite song. Shit's so damn cool.
You know why that song's so good? Because at the end, he's like, hey, can you see me, bitch? Can you see
Wait.
me? Am I clear to you, bitch?
Wait, Johnny J also produced Thug Passion, Shorty Wanna Be a Thug,
That's a tight beat.
Wonder Why They Call You Bitch.
That's a tight beat.
You could run the streets with your thugs. I'll be waiting for you.
Why that album so good?
He produced All Eyes on Me, the song.
That song ain't that good.
Uh,
That song ain't as good as the name of the song.
he produced What's Your Phone Number?
That's the worst song on that album.
That's a lot of people's favorite song. A lot of old
What's Your
niggas-
Phone Number?
A lot of old motherfuckers like that song. You got a Prince vibe too. That's
Get
why.
the fuck out of here with that shit.
But anyway, I'm gonna leave.
But being the worst song on that album is not a diss, cause that album is fucking incredible. It's the best album of all time to me. But
it ain't better than All Eyes on Me. Honestly, it's not better than Life
like-
After Death.
I thought you about to name another Tupac album. I was about to say you got me fucked up.
But here's the thing, though.
Nah, it is better though.
That's not a better album than the double album,
it's-
Life After Death.
It has survived longer. I can go back and listen to Life After Death, and it sounds. And now I ain't gonna lie, Biggie, Life After Death aged well too, but it's still like
Bruh.
All Eyes on Me sound like he just recorded that shit.
Oh, no, it don't. All Eyes on Me got bigger records on it, more memorable songs. But the album itself,
So what you want me to do?
the album itself ain't better than damn Life After Death at
Jump
all.
out the speaker more.
Pac yells. Of course, he stacked his vocals 3 times.
A lot of people yell, but that's
That nigga jump out the speakers. Yes, he. You know what I'm saying?
like it sound
You
like
fucking roaches, nigga. Of course you gonna. What?
sound like that nigga jumping out to attack me right now.
I mean, that ain't All Eyes on Me right there. That's Machiavelli right there. I just said, but Life After Death. I'm not even gonna sit here and even.
So you think that's the best? That's your favorite album all time?
It's my favorite album. No, it's not my favorite. It's just better than All Eyes on Me.
You got Life After Death in your top 5?
It's probably 5, but better than a certain album. My favorite, 2 different things. I'm like, my preference might be some shit that you might not fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just for me.
Well, I don't want to know your weird ass preference. I just want to know what you think is the best.
Life After Death is better than All Eyes on Me.
I mean, I don't agree at all. Like, you got me fucked
But
up.
you got
but
look, growing up in Atlanta in the mid '90s, bro. Might as well say Tupac was from Atlanta. So niggas roll for Pac like he was one of us. You know what I'm saying? So I totally understand. You know what I'm saying? I remember when All Eyes on Me came out, being in Old Town Villa, just walking around, and somebody says when you heard a new Pac or whatever, you're like, is it tight? Nigga was like, what the fuck, nigga? What you mean it's tight? Niggas pop. The fuck
that's
type of
real
shit?
though. I feel him on that.
Type of shit is pot, nigga.
I feel him on that.
So, but all else me not fucking with him. It's not better than Life After Death. Period. We're gonna leave it at that.
No, we're not gonna leave it at that. You got me. No.
Listen, the songs he had are more memorable, but from top to bottom, he made us. Them niggas over there, Puffy, the damn Hitman, they made a masterpiece with that shit, bro.
What album has better production?
Life After Death.
Get the fuck out of here. Life After Death got better production than All Eyes on Me.
It depends what you looking at. Like, you want to hear jams. If they got 6 jams on All Eyes on Me,
It's not about. First of all, you would think that a Puffy produced album is gonna have more jams. So it's not like you talking about Nas, nigga. You talking about Puff Daddy and his crew.
Hypnotized wasn't a jam.
And I'm not saying that. I expect jams.
Going back to Cali wasn't a jam.
I expect jams from Biggie and Puff. But the fact that the jams ain't even close.
What album with Money More Problems on? That's on Puffy album, huh? That's on No Way Out. That ain't on the Biggie shit. I'm getting those.
Nah,
I'm getting some of those songs confused.
It's not on Biggie album.
Dark Skin Jermaine, bro. That ain't a song title, but like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's so many. The Biggie album, the layers of it, because the lyricism makes the album better. Because you can listen to it more times and hear something else and get something else. 10 Crack Commandments.
It don't age well.
Story to Tell.
It don't age as good. It does age well. Let me clear that up. It does age good.
A lot of niggas will argue that Pac's best album is when he was in jail. Fucking
I know, Me Against
the World.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas don't like Pac with Death Row for real.
No. Me Against the World is his most conscious album. So that's that argument. He's more conscious on Me Against the World.
But that's what people like Pac. The original Pac fans like Pac for that shit.
No,
Not
I get that argument, and I'm with that argument. But nobody's gonna say that this is a better product. If you was gonna put your money and invest in All Eyes on Me or invest in Me Against the Me Against the World or All Eyes on Me, everybody's gonna invest in All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, I mean it's. Yeah, they go. Oh, you're right.
But if I'm a true hardcore Pac fan, for the reason that we like Pac, and that's because he's a revolutionary, he's conscious, he cares about the kids and the women and stuff like that, then yeah, I feel that way too. I feel like All Eyes on Me is if I'm gonna try to put you on Pac, I'm gonna tell you to listen to Me Against the World.
I don't know if there's any song on All Eyes on Me better than Shed So Many Tears.
Nah, bro. I can't. I'm not rolling. I like Shed So Many Tears. That's probably a top 10 Pac song.
Then what's better on All Eyes on Me than Dear Mama?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely. Those 2 songs right there on the same album.
Yeah, but it's 13 more songs on that album.
Me Against the World was a dope record too.
Dude, I like that album.
Wait a minute. What album is Hearts of Men on?
Hearts of Men is on All Eyes on Me.
That's my favorite song on that album.
On All Eyes on Me?
Mm-hmm.
I listened to All Eyes on Me recently, right? And I said, man, I love 16 songs on this album. 16. It's 27 songs on the album, but I love 16. Like love. Like I ain't talking about I like, that's a good record.
Yeah.
I love 16 songs. It's 15 songs on Me Against the World. So how can you be better than an album that I love more songs?
Shit. My favorite Pac song of all time is on Me Against the World.
What's that?
Temptations. Mo B, man, drop that shit. Shit, bro, come on, bro. That shit hard as fuck, bro.
That album is hard. I agree, but I'm just saying, like, you can't beat an album if I love 16 songs off of an album. Like, you can't. How you gonna beat that? How you gonna beat that?
We gonna argue forever about this. We gotta move on.
All right,
we gonna round the footage.
You know what my favorite Pac song is of all time? It wasn't on any of his albums.
It had to be on something. What is it?
Troublesome.
Troublesome is on Machiavelli.
No, Troublesome is on his greatest hits.
Nah, all you niggas die. It was on Greatest Hits.
That song is so hard, dude.
Shout out to those free CDs back in the day when you get in the mail and you got them check out what CDs you want.
Oh yeah.
And you get, I got
You just
the
get
Pop
like
Greatest
9
Hits.
CDs.
Yeah, you get like 9 albums.
Yeah.
That's definitely cheat code right there, man. I missed that.
Definitely was. So you say Life After Death, I say All Eyes on Me. I mean, we splitting hairs. I just think All Eyes on Me is that shit. And that wasn't even one of the topics, but what else we got on the docket? Nicki Minaj album.
I told you like 3 or 4 podcast episodes ago, Nicki was done, in my opinion.
So you didn't like the album?
Fuck no.
You think the album was trash?
Yes.
Time out. You listened all the way through.
I listened to enough.
You didn't feel like that album exceeded your expectations.
I didn't have any expectations. Let me tell you something.
I've had expectations.
I've never heard a Nicki Minaj album in my life. Ever.
I can understand it. She's really commercial.
I've never heard Nicki is, listen, that has to do with her talent level. Talent level nothing to do with me listening to her albums. Nothing at all. But the brand of music that she makes, I can't get jiggy with that shit. Like the last song that she made that I really fucked with, the last 2 records, regardless if it had features or not, was the record on the Truffle Butter record.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a record where she was saying something about ass niggas or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where she was like, just going in on niggas, like spitting. Those last 2, and we're talking about 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like she comes around with too many antics. It's not about the music, and the music is not as, I'm sorry, the music is not as I just can't vibe with it. It doesn't really resonate with me.
She's just too commercial. I think that's it. But when she's not like giving you those super pop, fucking Miley Cyrus type records. Does Miley Cyrus even sing?
She does sing, yeah.
Okay. She has like super pop, like really whitewashed records. But when she's hip hop, when Nicki Minaj is hip hop, it's really good.
But that's like very rare,
It's
bro.
probably like 2-3 songs an album. This album was more hip hop than any of her other albums. So that's why.
I can't answer that because I haven't heard any other albums.
Yeah, they really fucking pop. So that's why I rock with it. I liked about 5 songs.
If I say I like the song on there, I have to be saying I liked it just to find something to say I liked.
So you ain't like the dream shit? The Barbie dreams?
No.
She killed that shit.
You can't. Certain shit you can't touch. For one, I heard she did that shit already a while ago on a mixtape. Then she did it again, put it on the album.
Wait, why you can't touch that? That's not necessarily like.
I'm sorry, like.
That's not that classic.
It's classic to a certain hip hop aficionados. It is.
Why is that classic?
Because Biggie did it already. He did it. He not did it already. He did it, and he fucking killed the shit.
Is she not from New York?
So is Designer. Give a damn. He's from Brooklyn, actually. The fuck, he ain't doing the shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like another dude did it. It's not like Jay-Z did it.
He did enough Biggie shit.
But what I'm saying is, like, this is 25 years later. She can do it. It's okay.
Man, all that shit is skip material to me.
And she did it well. It was funny.
I mean, the Meek line was...
The Meek line wasn't funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
The Khaled line wasn't funny. Because you know Khaled don't eat pussy.
I mean, it was funny, but that don't mean the shit was good.
What's the Young Thug line wasn't funny?
I don't
Not
remember.
that I'm laughing at it, Young Thug.
I don't remember.
I'm not laughing at it.
I don't remember Young Thug line.
Yeah, that didn't happen. What a Young Thug line? That didn't happen. Anyway, shout out to Young Thug. No smoke. No smoke with Young Thug. But what other line was funny? The Eminem line was cool.
You know what? I actually like that song.
What? The
Well,
Eminem song?
Well, his verse at least.
How the fuck he rap so well?
Man, that man is like a technician, bro. Like, it's just the skill, the technique of rapping. You can't get no better than that.
That nigga's incredible.
Like, I don't understand. Like, it's just when certain niggas hear a song with you and they rap on the song, you be like, okay, you just killed the shit for yourself. I don't want to hit the other person anymore.
Yeah.
That's what it was with that record.
He was on her first album too.
I think he was on Roman's Revenge or some shit like that.
He's on the first album. I don't know the name of it. No, it was Pink.
Pink Friday?
No, yeah, Pink Friday. Nah. It was one of them pinks.
The Pink Print?
I don't fucking know, man. What I look
Man, let's get off Nicki.
Well, we can't because we got to talk about Nicki and Safari.
All right. Well, what we talking about with this?
How do you feel, man? How you feel about all the smoke that was going out?
Man, this... How can I say it? I'm tired of it. Talking about these motherfuckers for the last 3 years. The type of damn breakup this is to where it still has remnants.
I mean, how you feel if you meet though? Like, nigga, he ain't even your ex. Nigga, I'm your ex. Fuck you talking about this nigga for?
But he is her ex.
Yeah, but I'm your
Most recent ex.
Yeah, you don't be talking about that. You don't skip over an ex.
He's the XX.
Yeah, what you saying about me, bitch? You don't be trashing me.
Well, I feel like the time spent with Safari is a longer time period, so there's more shit in that relationship that more remnants that leaks over.
One good thing that we got out of all this, we've dispelled the rumors about Safari writing for Nicki.
Because she said he didn't?
But she was really adamant about it.
I don't know.
You think Safari? Why did we believe that?
Because niggas always feel like female rappers got help writing, and if a nigga close to them, and then they not around no more, and you ain't heard no good record since he ain't been around.
We believe the fuck out that shit.
I don't know what to believe. I feel like he has some influence. Like sometimes, like for instance, I got a partner who come around when I make music, but the energy this nigga provide put me in a certain space that I'm not always in. That's not my personality all the time. So put me in a space to where I'll say certain shit that's more aggressive, that cater to people because I'm more relaxed. I don't really come off like that. So a certain energy, a vibe may put you in a certain space to where you create a certain way. That don't mean they wrote for the motherfucker, but it's definitely contribute.
So a gentleman comes around you.
In certain sessions.
And he gives you like this certain energy, like he just like inserts energy inside of you.
No certain shit inside me at all. I'm just saying like that whoever you got around you, the aura and the cipher, you know what I'm saying, it makes up certain shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. All right, so how do we feel about the hairline?
Safari hairline?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad he got a deal. You got a deal?
What kind of deal?
Men's hair club deal.
Oh, so you about to get paid off of it?
He got $500,000 deal to be a spokesman.
That's lit.
You didn't know that?
Ah.
Get the fuck out of here. You got to act for the podcast.
That's fucking lit, dude.
Oh, well, shit. That's a good outcome from all this. So Nicki low-key like...
Put him on.
Yeah, she keep putting him on.
Do you gotta pay? You need to pay her back that $12,000 then, right?
He should. What I don't agree with, I ain't fucking with. I don't agree. You should have put on speakerphone. I don't agree with Nicki Minaj walking around here calling niggas hoes and bitches so adamantly, like it's just nothing.
Who should do that to?
Nigga, everybody she talking about. Safari, DJ Self. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's beef with DJ Self, DJ New York DJ. Yeah, ho. I told you this, that, and third. You know what I'm saying? Little bitch. Like, I don't agree. Hey, listen. I ain't here for the females just convenient, like just comfortably calling grown ass men hoes and bitches in conversation.
Oh, and sis.
And, yeah, sis. Like, all that shit. Like, I know niggas out here gay and shit. But you need to watch, niggas ain't finna, hey, I don't know what it is.
But I mean, in Nicki's defense, she is a hardcore rapper, man, and that's.
You just said she makes fucking commercial pop music.
She's a hardcore rapper. Sometimes
she's a hardcore rapper at all.
From time to time.
Okay, I guess.
What did Tyga do to deserve this?
Isn't he on Young Money with her? Well, he was at least. I don't know.
Well, did she out Tyga?
She said something about Tyga hairline.
I thought he outed Tyga.
Who, Safari? He brought Tyga into the conversation?
Yeah. Because I thought he was like, me and Tyga went on. No, she did say you and Tyga went on the same day. Somebody saying she'll say, I don't know. But I also know that Tyga got a song coming with Cardi B on it. Is he going to defend his hairline?
No, I think that may have something to do with her mentioning Tyga's name.
But he got braids. Can you get like fake, like...
You can still get hair. The hairline's a hairline, man.
But how does it... that coincide with your braids?
I don't know.
I'm only asking because you know what I mean.
I ain't got no
If
problem.
My shit.
I mean, I'm Gucci over here.
If my shit go back a little bit, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and spend that 12 racks. Why the fuck LeBron ain't spend that 12 racks?
I don't know. LeBron real nigga. Oh, it's coming. Dion didn't have no hair at all. Deion Sanders. Dion got like a seizure going right now.
Yeah, I seen that.
Dion finna get a Jerry curl again and start wearing bandanas and shit.
I don't know how that happened, but LeBron definitely need to hit up Safari and see what's going on with that. So a lot what I've been seeing that I don't like is a lot of women have been clowning Safari about his hairline. Cause his hairline did look real, right? We didn't think it was
I had
fake.
no idea. I thought it was. I didn't know. I didn't notice it.
So how do you feel about are the women in their right to clown Safari about his hairline?
If it's fucked up, yes. If it looks fake, yes.
This is my thing, man. Now, I'm not an advocate for the Beijing and the fake hairlines or whatnot. But my thing is, you bitches started this shit.
Women have a whole your whole life is based off of fakeness. Everything from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet.
I mean, fake everything, like fake nails. You got the 14-inch nails. You got the fucking, what was that shit called? That
Contour.
Nah, you know that one wig, bro, where it was like
Lace front?
Like yeah, like the fucking lace fronts to the fucking 19-inch Brazilian silky shits. Then you can't leave the house.
It's not right because I can meet a woman in a setting, and then literally 24 hours later, she would not look anything like the person I met.
True, right?
That don't happen with dudes. Here's the difference. Dudes can look like they got some money, and then, but that's different though. That's a worldly thing to become familiar with someone for. If someone's, physical appearance is a certain way, something God give you is, that's different. You can't be a totally different person the next day if I see you. You can't take your hair out, your eyelashes out, you fucking clean your face off, you look totally different.
And that's what I was about to get to. The fucking, like, this is my least favorite, right? Because I don't like...
You take the shit off, your stomach fall down,
tummy T waistbands.
You take the shit off, your shit fall down. Yeah. It's just crazy.
Yeah, so I feel like they created this monster in Safari, man.
Oh man, this storage here thing. You got three gigabyte stuff because of the quality.
How the fuck long is that gonna last?
I don't know, but we good though. We gonna just keep going. We gonna go
to win it. So yeah, I think you women started this, with the fucking just costumes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of women wear costumes. Why is that? Is it like is that lack of self-love?
We have to have a woman come in here and speak on it.
Yeah, but it's more fun if we don't and just.
It is more.
And we just say like.
It's definitely some
and we just say this is what's wrong with you, bitch.
See, the response is going to be the most common response we're going to get from that is that y'all guys want a certain type of female to look a certain type of way. Mm-hmm. So we are forced to. This is what women going to say. We are forced to look like this because this is what y'all like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I can understand that to a certain degree, but I ain't with that though.
Do you like a whole lot of makeup and a whole lot of weave? Is that like are you into that?
I'm not. Me personally, I don't like that. No.
I happen to believe that every woman, right? And I know I always say like there is no absolutes, but I absolutely believe that every woman looks better with her own natural hair and her own natural skin. Like,
so do I.
Like, I believe that.
I won't say every woman.
Every woman.
You know what? If you want to get, all whatever, I guess so.
What the fuck am I getting?
I mean, no, because everybody don't look the best with their natural being. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like makeup does help someone?
Yeah, it
what
does.
What percentage? Give me a percentage.
20%.
I can roll with that. I can roll with. So this bitch, these bitches are just fucked up then.
Yeah, they're. Yeah.
So I roll with that. So only bitches that just look fucked up should wear like makeup and weave. We gonna sign off on that.
Only if you
Sign
want.
off on
if
that
you
shit,
want to,
Tez.
if you want to, go ahead.
Sign off on it.
But-
What you mean? If I want to, you gonna leave me out
No,
here?
not you. I'm talking about a woman.
Oh, okay.
I ain't saying you. No, we riding, but I prefer. I mean, I just feel like you should just be yourself. Be what God gave you.
Yeah.
What you're born with. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, but then you got women that you add on to become something, to become someone in society. Meaning, if you look a certain type of way and you have a goal to being publicly appealing, then that brings along opportunities financially. For instance, we spoke about Nicki Minaj. I know for a fact I've seen Nicki Minaj prior to her celebrity and success, and that body that she had then does not look like the body she has now at all.
Yeah. So she improved herself.
She definitely upgraded herself. She went and got shit done that added to the imagery that people became to like, love, or whatever have you, and that led to her success. So,
But I feel like now Nicki's wearing a lot less makeup, a lot less of the exotic crazy weeds. I feel like she looks better because of it.
I mean, I like her when she's like, regular. You know what I'm saying? When she does, she's usually regular looking when she hops on street records. When she was on that the Quan and YG record, My Nigga remix, that video she looked. Another thing I want to speak on real quick. We're gonna have to change out. We have to pause and switch out the shit to keep the show going. I think that hip hop needs
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Bro, we didn't rehearse that at all. But that shit was fire as fuck. Hey, time out. Do I always do that shit or something? Cause you timed it like, oh, you go give me this. Cause you did. Shit.
You just got lucky.
Hey man, you getting good, man. Hey, this guy right here got. Hey man, watch out for this guy. Look, no, seriously though. Hip hop needs more female moguls. After Queen Latifah, there's none. Like Nicki, like I hate to say on Nicki, but she has a public perception now that's not really too good with people with the community outside of her fans.
She's just so extra.
But I mean outside of that, like right, check this out. I feel like hip hop needs female moguls, man. When you that on that level, where the women that come with a crew? I remember Lil' Kim tried to make a crew. She had it wasn't a beat. I forgot what it was, but she had a crew she was trying to do like around La Bella Mafia with rappers and shit like that. It didn't quite work. It wasn't Junior Mafia, it was some other shit. But I feel like imagine this. What if Nicki actually signed Young M.A.?
I'm rolling.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not now. I'm just saying when Ooh was popping, like if she actually snatched her up and stood beside Young M.A., hopped on a remix with somebody else and shit, and pushed her out there.
Yeah.
What type of look that would have for Nicki as a brand? Like musically wise, what? She'd be like so much more respected from the hip hop community.
So what was the word you used initially? Like hip hop needs women to be
more hip hop female moguls.
Gotcha. Okay.
Queen Latifah was the last one that I'm familiar with.
So did she bring other female artists up on her?
Who, Queen?
Yeah.
Well, she had a flavor unit. Like she did the whole entertainment thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know of any rappers. She had a crew, the flavor unit, that was out popping, but in the early 2000s. But I don't know of any successful records that anybody had. But I remember her having dudes and having records and whatnot, but they just never worked out. But in today, right now, I mean, ain't too many females that really like on that level. But Nicki is the top notch. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like when they see another one, it's like I gotta go attack that bitch.
I mean, because it's not really that much space, so it seems.
Or maybe Cardi can fall into that space.
Cardi can do that. You know what I'm saying? She's headed in that direction. I don't see why not. You know what I'm saying?
To me, Nicki's just so emotional. It's like she lets that get in the way of her success. Like her emotions. Like she almost like Kevin Durant. Like, why you clapping back at everybody?
That's a horrible comparison, Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant, bitch ass nigga.
No, I'm saying that's bad for Kevin Durant.
Oh.
That he's compared to Nicki Minaj as far as his.
Yeah, he the Nicki Minaj of the NBA for sure.
Oh God, it's not good. That's why he'll never be the best. we're gonna start this conversation about KD being better than LeBron too.
When?
Not you. I'm just saying in general. Niggas really be saying that shit because he won the MVP twice in the finals against LeBron.
Don't nobody be saying that shit.
Man. Man, what's the next? Where we at?
This article came out that solidified Atlanta and DC tied atop of the list for successful African Americans.
I thought we already knew that.
Oh.
Look, I don't know. I think DC it's called Chocolate City for a reason. It's been that case since the 90s. Probably before that. I don't know. But that was DC was that place before Atlanta became that place.
Yeah.
But here now, like, you know what it is when you come here.
Troy dropped it in the chat.
Oh yeah, I didn't really
You didn't see it?
I ain't see it.
Oh well, yeah. Troy wanted us to discuss it. But
Can we discuss it after we switch out these cards real quick?
yeah, switch out the cards.
We'll be right back, folks.
You look like a jet, no.
Yeah, so we're back.
But I'm good. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey. What we on DC and Atlanta? What Troy he dropped the information inside the group text.
Yeah. So yeah, big shout out to the city of Atlanta. People been moving here for shit at least
20 years
You say that long?
since '96.
Yeah, so over 20 years. Yeah, and DC's kind of like the same way. A lot of opportunity for, us to move up in other places. I think I always tell people, like, growing up here and coming from here, I think we kind of like take it for granted.
Man, hell yes, take it for granted. Like for real, like never, like none other.
Yeah, and other people come here and they just on all the way turn up mode. Let's get it because of their situations and their opportunities weren't, necessarily the same.
Shit, motherfuckers be here playing around, see niggas come here out of town and get it, and they face for so long. That'll be motivation to get your ass up and start taking advantage of the resources that are in front of us.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's
Like the fact that we know, the fact that we may know so many successful peers is enough to let you know. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like when people come up with you, yeah.
Yeah, definitely a lot of successful people coming out the A. DC pretty much same thing. What we got on the docket? So Madden, you as you may know, Madden came out recently, the video game,
I bought it.
and they got Colin Kaepernick was on I think Big Sean and YG song.
Big Bank. There was big on YG's record featuring Big Sean, Nicki Minaj,
Did both of them say Colin
and 2
Kaepernick
Chainz.
name? Just Big Sean, right?
Big Sean had a Colin Kaepernick line and they bleeped it out.
He said,
It's
what,
back now though.
What did he say? I'm Colin Kaepernick.
You say you boys all cap, I'm more Colin Kaepernick or some shit like that.
I got you. I don't know if Big Sean is more Colin Kaepernick. Is he more Colin Kaepernick?
Then whoever he thought he was talking about, maybe so.
Oh yeah. All right. Cool. Shout out to Big Sean, man. He can really rap.
Definitely.
We don't talk about Big Sean enough on this podcast.
Big Sean stay out of the way, that's why.
And they got bars though.
Big Sean has bars and he's one of the writers he was one of the Kanye West writers, one of his good albums, I believe. I have my own
This nigga Kanye got it.
I have my own conspiracy regarding to artists, producer, writers that Kanye West has used for his whole catalog. I would say Big Sean came through around graduation and penned a good bit of stuff around that time.
This
But
nigga
anyway,
Kanye got to chill, boy. So Madden said that they didn't know if they had the clearance to use Colin Kaepernick's name. You rolling? You with it?
nah, I'm good on
Yeah,
that lie.
that shit.
That's a horrible lie. Just tell the truth.
So when you say it's back on the game?
Yeah. When I first got the game, I got the game. It was released on Friday, Pup for Everybody. The Hall of Fame edition came out like on Wednesday, I believe. I got the game on Wednesday, and I was playing the game, and the song was on, and I was listening for it, and it wasn't there. By Friday or Saturday, I was playing it just and the song was on and it was there.
They can change the game that you already own.
Of course, that's because it's attached to like the server, so different updates. That's why they get updated rosters. Remember back in the day we had to make them ourselves, make players better and shit. Now it's like as the season goes on in the games, basketball and football, they update the ratings and shit, and they add new music to it as well. They add newer songs. It's a real thing, man.
So
you don't play video games anymore, so you don't know, but yeah.
So this is a non-issue then.
It's an issue because initially they thought it was cool. Had no one said anything, they would just roll off with it. Like, fuck that guy Colin Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I mean, they corrected it.
Yeah.
They got out in front of it. Okay.
I got a homeboy that told me his friend is the one that said something to them to change it. I was like, all right. That nigga Drake crazy. I just playing. It wasn't Drake. Not for real though. He might be telling. He might be for real. My folk really, one of them niggas. So I don't know.
Right, that's dope. That's dope. You lying ass homeboy. So Dak Prescott was in the news recently for coming out and having a spill on his stance on the kneeling and all the things. Now, first of all, I gotta say Dak Prescott is a black quarterback in the NFL.
He's black. His mom's white. I think.
It's only about. You got Dak, you got Russell, you got Mahomes, you got
Deshaun Jackson, Watson,
Deshaun, Mariota, Cameron. Is that it?
Lamar Jackson now.
He don't start.
Tyrod Taylor.
7, right?
Starters? You talking about starters, right?
Yeah. That's it.
Jameis Winston.
8.
Can we get 10? Can we find 10?
I think that's it now.
Hold on, wait. Let's take our time here. Who the Jets quarterback?
You're not black.
Oh, Gino ain't there. I'm tripping. That's 8. We got.
Yeah, I think that's it. So when we got the Tyrod, we know it was coming to an end.
Yeah.
So 8 black quarterbacks in the NFL. Probably 3.
How many teams are there?
32.
So that's 1/4 of the NFL is black quarterbacks. Starters. 1/4 of the NFL starting quarterbacks are black.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Shout out to my homie.
Can we get 16 in there some kind of way, y'all? Make it half and half?
Shout out my homie. Just gave me a shout out on IG. Said she proud that I'm going to therapy now.
Hey, man, that's good, man. We don't often go to therapy. Us black men and the black American men don't go to therapy. Either you got some money to go to therapy, you got some good insurance, and your mind is right to go that direction.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to be great. But so back to the quarterbacks. So he's one of 8 black quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it 8? Okay. And his stance on kneeling was basically he doesn't feel like, maybe you could elaborate on it, but he doesn't feel like it's the most effective way to get things done, and he won't be kneeling. And then he kind of said that
It's a distraction, too.
he said it was a distraction.
I ain't saying that shit. He said it, yeah.
He said it was a distraction, but then he kind of said he understands the reason that people were kneeling. So he is totally behind the reason, the police brutality. He's totally behind that, but he doesn't think kneeling is the best way to do it. Thinks it's a distraction to his team. Now, of course, his owner was one of the main advocates for. He didn't like what Colin Kaepernick was doing. If anybody on his team did it, this was last year, that he would punish them severely. This year, he came out and said, when the rule came out that if players didn't want to stand during the national anthem, they could stay in the locker room. He said nobody better not stay in the locker room on his team, or they will be cut, or some type of discipline will come down.
See, the thing is, here's the thing. I'm putting this out there. I am traditionally a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Mm-hmm.
I've been teetering with the idea of going ahead and moving on over to the Falcons. I mean, I'm from Atlanta, so I should have been a Falcons fan. However, that's not been the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't fuck with that, man. Like, Jerry used intimidation to, sway decisions of his players that are grown ass men, and more than that, black men in America, who I feel as though he should, like, it's just, come on, man. And Dak, I think that's irresponsible of him to make the statements he made. Regardless of his personal stance, I think it's irresponsible to word it the way he worded it. He should never use the word a distraction in describing it. I can understand him saying that it's. I can understand his position of saying that it's better ways to speak on it. Mm-hmm. But when you have a platform, it's basically a platform when people are watching. You have an audience. Yeah. NFL owns the day of the week. Mm-hmm. So what better platform is there visually to draw awareness? And besides, if I ain't mistaken, didn't Tebow kneel during the anthem when he played football?
I don't know if he kneeled during the anthem. But Tebow's white.
I know he's white. We know that, but he still kneeled.
He may have kneeled, but he's white. Like, that's the same thing.
I mean, I know, but I can't fuck with Dak's approach to that. And the Cowboys, hey, man.
So he had the mural painted in Dallas they had a picture of Dak Prescott, but on his face it was like similar to the guy from Get Out, like he was in a sunken place, like tears was rolling from his eyes. So then he was questioned. In the meet, they was like, man, people in Dallas are not standing behind you on your decisions. Dak Prescott, how do you feel? And Dak said, I'm not bothered by people disagreeing with me. I think that's okay, but I stand on what I said. I do respect that. Mm-hmm. I respect the fact that he didn't try to backtrack. He didn't try to cover it up. I'm not willing to say that Dak Prescott is cooning, but I am willing to say, kind of like you said, I feel like he was irresponsible in his position of being a black man. Because I don't care what your job is or what you do or what you identify with, you black first. And that's how I feel about it. I'm not saying that that's how you need to feel about it, but that's how I'm going to judge you. So, yeah, that's why I'm at with it.
The other thing, from my understanding, based off other programs I've watched and listened to, that Dak has been asked about this prior to Jerry Jones speaking on it himself. And he said the same thing a good year ago, maybe.
Gotcha.
So how he feel about the kneeling has been the same before it became a Dallas Cowboys issue.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's not really doing it for
He's
that.
always been in that position regarding it. It's just this extra statements saying it's a distraction. And not the place for it or whatever. He kind of like downing it, so to speak, and everyone that was supporting it. And that's the part I can't get with.
Yeah, I was becoming a Dak fan, but
Oh, don't do it. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Oh, don't do it. Oh, my God.
Hey.
But I'm out on Dak. So, speaking of Dak and other quarterbacks, Jalen Ramsey, you know him?
Yeah, I'm glad he had this soundbite. Well, not soundbite with this thing, because before that it was the whole tambourine player soundbite. Him talking, when he was it was basically laughing at Jalen Ramsey because he had an interview a couple years ago. He sounded very gay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, you never heard that? Wow.
But Jalen Ramsey got a lot of sound bites.
Yeah, but this one right here was like, it was funny. I think he was talking about when him and the last time that Steve Smith played against him, they were just retired now.
Gotcha.
And he was like, man, you gotta find this shit. This shit is hilarious. But anyway, this new one, he's done things since then that's got rid of that one. But the one you're finna speak on now is fucking hilarious. I think it's very much needed in the NFL. And they're gonna pump this up because it takes the focus off the protests.
Yeah.
And all the controversy surrounding that. So you got more controversy pertaining to the play on the field that we can speak on outside of the other things. So
Jalen goes on. I don't remember all the quotes. I think he said Eli is
trash.
Well, no, he said Eli is decent, but he doesn't know if that's more Odell or Eli.
I don't think he said Eli decent.
He did. He didn't say Eli was trash.
Oh, he said Eli is bad. Odell is good.
Well, that's maybe where he ended up, but he started by saying Eli is decent. Well, maybe that's just Odell.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then he got there. He said Matt Ryan was trash.
He said Matt Ryan was overrated.
Matt Ryan's overrated because you can't go from MVP to a bust, especially if you still got Julio Jones on the team. And then Kyle Shanahan goes to San Francisco, and then now that quarterback is good, so it just looks like that was just Shanahan.
Shanahan's a good offensive play caller.
Yeah, he is top 3, 4 in the league, probably, maybe number 1.
I think he's the best currently.
But so I agree, Matt Ryan is overrated.
He's overrated. He's good. He's a good quarterback. He's top
10.
He's top 10. I feel like Matt Ryan is top 5.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
feel like he's 5th.
Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, leave. What are you still doing here?
I feel like any NFL quarterback, the year after I feel like they got to have at least a 2-year downward spiral to not be considered one of the best quarterbacks.
I can't name you 5 quarterbacks better than Matt Ryan.
I think he's 5th. Okay.
Ben Roethlisberger.
No, he's not better than Matt Ryan today.
How?
Not today, he's not.
He was better than him last season. So what season we going by?
They had a better season, the team did. Did they? Or did they not have a better season than the Falcons?
I mean, they was in the AFC Championship. Not the AFC Championship. They both lost in the same round.
Divisional round?
Yeah. But he was better than Matt Ryan. The Steelers' defense is horrible. The Falcons' defense were top 10. The Falcons' defense carried the Falcons.
Matt Ryan had a bad year last year. But he's still better than Roethlisberger.
How? And what?
I just feel like he's better. Okay, keep going. That's one.
No, wait. At what?
That's one. I'm trying to get away from my statement. It's one.
Is Antonio Brown?
He's top 10.
Antonio Brown never not balls.
He's top 10. Not Ben, but Matt's top 10. He's top 10. I was talking to Matt Wade recently about this, and Matt was like, man, he's top 5. I said, he is 5. He's like, you're right. But Matt is a super biased Falcons fan.
That's fucking crazy. I mean, I know Andrew Luck has been hurt, but I'm not taking him over Andrew Luck.
I am. He ain't played in a fucking year.
I don't give Matt Ryan might as well not play last year. 20 touchdowns and 12 picks. Am I taking him over?
How many of those interceptions was dropped by Julio?
So Julio's the reason Matt Ryan's sorry?
No, he's not the
Let's
reason.
take Julio away and see him get better. The fuck out of here.
Man, listen.
If Julio played with Ben Roethlisberger, okay? Because Antonio Brown just seems...
He's better than Julio Jones.
Because he's playing with Ben Roethlisberger.
He's better and just way better than Julio in
Is
general.
Juju Smith-Schuster better than Julio? Because he had more touchdowns than him.
There's better play calling.
No, it's better quarterback. That's what it is.
He just throws it up.
And Matt Ryan can't do that. He can't throw deep balls.
Speaking of that, this nigga Patrick Mahomes threw a 70-yard pass, not a 70-yard touchdown reception, meaning they ran for 30 yards. The nigga threw 70 yards in the air last night against the Falcons.
That's impressive.
Do you know that Tyreek Hill now is finna have like so many touchdowns if teams don't play prevent? He's gonna outrun everybody. He outruns the coverage, and this guy can just throw it up.
I can see that.
That's why Alex Smith is gone, because you gotta utilize these
They
fucking
drafted
weapons.
them in the first round. So
I mean, with the hopes of doing that. But I'm sorry,
Yeah,
we had
but anyway.
an argument with Matt Ryan. No, we were talking about Jalen Ramsey, and he said Matt Ryan was overrated. He said Dak was okay, decent.
Mm-hmm.
He said Flacco was trash, which he is.
Except in the playoffs.
He said Bortles, quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars, does what he has to do.
He talked about his own quarterback.
I'm bad. Not Blake Bortles. Who the fuck was it? I think he did say Blake Bortles. I think he did say he does what he has to do.
That's gangster.
Hold on, my bad. And he said Mariota is a good quarterback for the team he plays for.
Mm.
And he said Deshaun Watson and Carson Wentz are going to be the best quarterbacks for the next 5-10 years, which I believe.
Yeah. I mean, I like his honesty. Fuck it. You know?
I think sound bites like this pertaining to the game always makes a sport better. It always makes it more intriguing. It makes you look at certain players. Gives a little edge to it.
Yeah.
I think the Giants gonna be kind of they're gonna be a sleeper this year. I think the Giants in that division gonna like really be right behind Philadelphia if they don't get their quarterback situation together. Philadelphia, that is.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I ain't really been following.
I mean, I feel you not, but I
know I'm like a incredible source to know these type of things, but I really don't know.
I mean, it ain't nothing to follow. You just know that the Giants has a better offensive line. They had 3 starters and receiver that didn't play last year was hurt, and they added a running back, top 2 pick. So
I wonder how he's gonna be this year.
But go ahead.
So the nail salon.
Oh my God.
Nail salon. I think it was in New York.
Brooklyn, New York.
Some Asian people jumped on 2 black ladies. I think
Jumped on
a
grandma and a granddaughter.
And a granddaughter. For over $5.
Over $5. I seen this on Instagram, and the comments was like, "Come on." Someone was like, "That's so unprofessional of the customers to make a gripe over $5. Just pay the money and never come back again. If you didn't like what happened, what they did to your nails or whatever." I don't know, man. Like this. Why the fuck they're not in jail? That's assault.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
on camera, they beat some. There's another lady there that wasn't a part of the 2 that we're talking about. They beat out the door.
So this is what they do.
Listen, no, that same altercation.
Oh, the same altercation.
There was another individual that was not the 2 we're talking about. That they actually one person had like a pole. And they beat them out the door. They was walking out the door. Beat them out the door.
Yeah. So I saw the video. It's bad, but the thing about it is these different businesses, whether they're Asian owned or whatever, the Arab owned or whatever.
Arab, I got you.
Arab owned. They come into our neighborhoods and we spend with them religiously, and we give our support to these businesses religiously, and we need to stop. We need to stop that. We need to stop giving our money to any business that doesn't purposely put back resources into our community. So if they don't intentionally, purposely put back resources into our community, circulate our dollar, build up our our economics, our future, our the next generation. If they're not doing these things, then they can't get our dollars. And if we don't have businesses like that in our community, then we need to become the businesses like that in our community. And that's pretty much just what that made me think about. So. It's
kind of weird you speak of this because it goes back to the whole insecure thing. These are things that women spend money on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like some women with some nice nails, myself.
Yeah.
But okay, men get pedicures and manicures and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's as a requirement or necessity as it is for a female. I mean, I know it's not.
Yeah.
Our equivalent to that would be, no, we only have one thing we actually do. Let's get our haircuts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And how would you feel? I don't see niggas going to Asians getting their haircuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to. I remember one time I met this girl, and that's what she was just like, man, I want to start my own nail salon, and she wasn't even into that type of thing. I think she was like an attorney or something like that, but she was just like, I just want to do that because we always spending money with other people, but it's like, why can't we have our own nail salon or beauty supply shops?
I don't know. That's a psychic thing. I don't know. I think it's like something becomes so embedded in the thought and what we see visually. You grew up knowing that that's what it is. Like, okay, we go to the Koreans to get our nails and feet, manicured.
It becomes part of culture.
And it becomes a part of a black culture in America. But like you said, there's no reason. I look at things like this. If you got a group of individuals that do the same thing, they communicate with each other and do it. People in the underworld, like let's see people who deal in the drugs or whatever, they all deal with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There should be a community of black, female, cosmetic owners. You know what I'm saying? That all deal with each other. And it's like, okay, this is your area. This is your area. You know what I'm saying? And they meet up and have a yearly, 2 times a year type of meeting, or so to speak, within, I don't know. I'm just freestyling these thoughts, whatever. I don't see why that would be so difficult for those that's in that line of work, at least.
Well, I definitely want to see. We definitely want to see things like that, and just hopefully just different dialogues like this sparks the mind of somebody who's interested in that or never thought they would be interested in that, and we get it done. Did you see the Leor Cohen interview
with Charlotte with Breakfast Club? I definitely did. Yeah, of course.
So how did you feel about the Leor Cohen interview on Breakfast Club?
I felt that Leor Cohen was out of his face a couple of times how he addressed Charlamagne, and I felt like Charlamagne should have said something on site when Leor said certain stuff in response to within the interview. For example, he asked him a question about, so why would you sign artists that have drug problems? Then he had made a statement, Leor that is, he said, are you not listening? I just said that, like, it was very defensive and entitled, like Dame said, regarding that. Then that interview, and I feel like he didn't really, you know what I'm saying, coming. It kind of had the same vibe, not the same vibe, but when certain niggas come on that show, they just chill. Not saying Leor is similar to Gucci, but when Gucci come on the show, niggas don't be talking that shit to Gucci. You know what I'm saying? When Leor was there, he kind of put him in a hot seat a little bit, but Leor was saying some things that was kind of like, I understand Leor is responsible for a lot of history in hip hop, but as a man, you don't ever disrespect another man, anyone in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't dig that. But other than that, honestly, for that interview, I didn't really see anything wrong with the whole his perspective. This is just his interview, not Leor in general or that conversation, but that interview. I didn't see any other issues with that besides that. The whole issue about him signing artists that had drug problems, taking talent over personal shit, I would be the same way. If you're dope as fuck and you got a issue, I'm gonna fucking sign you because you dope.
Yeah.
We gonna work on this issue though. What she said he always has done. Like DMX was a functioning crackhead on Def Jam for years, and it was a known thing. You know what I'm saying? And he spoke about that, but like, other than that, I ain't seen nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of got the same. That was my only thing, really. My only point, exactly what you just said, is that he was defensive about anything. Anytime somebody questioned, just gave him a question. Like, we're in an interview, I'm gonna give you a question. Anytime the question was suspicious or something that maybe he didn't want everybody to know the whole truth about, he got defensive. And it was easily. It was fucking like a wow. Like so apparent that he was defensive. Like you about to swing on Charlamagne in this interview. But yeah. So that's pretty much all I had.
How you felt about Dame's response to it when Joe called Dame on his show?
So yeah, I heard Dame talk about it with Joe, and then I heard Dame talk about it with Redman. And some more artists that were in the background too. Maybe Method was there. But yeah, I mean, I feel like everything that Dame basically was saying is true. Like, okay, it's fine with you to get money over here, but when it comes to empowering people of this same ilk that you get money at, you don't do that. Now
that right there is a big thing. That right there, that's outside of the Breakfast Club interview, but that right there is a situation. There are not all the people of color, the black industry executives, they're not any that's running labels like the big labels. They're all subsidiary labels that do deals with the big labels that they own, the independents. But there's no one running the labels like they'll be having departments and labels, urban music department that run all black music. and it would be ran by someone that's not black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember Steve Stout ran it at Interscope years ago. But like, man, Dame is always on point, in my opinion. Like, always. It's never not been on point.
Yeah, and then for him to dismiss Dame, like, who is Dame? You don't know Dame.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part. I ain't like that either.
Like, my nigga, Dame was one of the CEOs of Rockefeller, my nigga. That's who he is. But, so he didn't know Dame, clearly. But, yeah, I don't know, man. The whole thing kind of made Lyor Cohn, look exactly what Dame was calling him, which is a culture vulture, which is somebody that benefits off the culture but gives nothing back to the culture. So, yeah, I'm comfortable with that idea of Lyor Cohen being a culture vulture.
To Button's point, what do you say if Lyor Cohen's in an executive position at a label like Def Jam that housed other labels, and he's responsible for signing Rockefeller, Rough Riders, and Murder Inc. You have Dame Dash, Jay-Z, and Kareem Biggs Burke, CEOs. Rockefeller, you have DNY, Rough Riders, you have Irv Gotti, Chris Gotti, Murder Inc. They put these black men in position, and not only that, they just signed these artists. These guys came with entourages and other artists from out the streets and made all these individuals bosses, so to speak, put them in position, so to speak, which these individuals contributed to a culture and put back in certain communities. So in playing devil's advocate in a certain regard, he responsible for putting us in some dudes of color in position.
But those are all situations that was negotiated.
They're all negotiated. What he gonna do? Not do it? I mean, they're negotiated. What you mean by that?
Okay, so Jimmy Iovine, right? Who, watching Jimmy Iovine's moves. Jimmy Iovine put people in position that didn't. Most of the time didn't even have aspirations to be in position. Just put them in position. What's his name? will.i.am. He never wanted a label. He gave him a label. Eminem never asked for a label. He gave him a label. I don't know him and Dr. Dre's relationship, but Dr. Dre was an artist. He made Dr. Dre become the executive. You know what I mean? He put that in him. So that's putting people on. Now, if I already got shit moving, and when you come to me or I come, however we
it's
get
business.
Together, like those are more like business deals, because Jay and Dame was putting up money in the beginning.
They had to deal with Mercury Records. I want to say Priority or some shit before they did the deal with Def Jam. I know Mercury Records. That's what Reasonable Doubt was released first on initially. No, it was Priority. So they was already in business, in the music business, independently.
Yeah.
And they did that. That makes sense. However, Lyor's background is not music per se. Jimmy Iovine was a music producer. So being a music producer and engineer, you're in love with music. So there's no boundaries or anything regarding color, race, or anything like that. So it's just all music based. And individuals he put in position musically deserved it based off of how fucking great they were. So it's a little different because of that background. His background is business.
But it's probably because he allowed them to be great.
They were great before he met them.
Who are you gonna say? Interscope? No. I'm not saying that he's the reason they were great. I'm saying he allowed them that freedom, because that's one thing.
He did say yeah.
That's one thing Interscope is known for, just allowing their artists to be who they were.
I know we're not comparing the two, but if it were, Jimmy Iovine, of course, is, I got to give respect for all the shit that we got out of that. But
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about. Lyor Cohen. Would I do business with Lyor Cohen?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I would definitely sit down and talk. Yes.
All right.
Business is always negotiable. I gotta. If I have an agenda that I'm trying to get to, I would do business with someone.
Okay.
You know,
But I mean, you'll know what you're getting into too. At the same time. All right. So, who is? Another question. End the show off with. Who's the worst dressed dude? Who's the worst dressed icon in our culture?
in pop culture.
I'm gonna give you 3 options.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is Michael Jordan. And the third one is Allen Iverson.
Yeah, I think this is a landslide. Honestly, this is definitely a landslide. This is why it's a landslide, because only one individual is associated with fashion, and that's Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan named his shoes associated with fashion. That's a piece of that's the basis of your outfit. The Jordans.
Well, they all got their own shoes.
Listen, no, we know no damn Iversons don't hold weight against no damn Jordans. Nigga, Iverson was wearing Jordans. So
you shitting on the G units?
Yeah, no, the first one was cool. I had those. The first units was alright, bro.
What is wrong with you?
Man, them first units was clean. They served the same purpose as a pair of shell toes Air Force Ones did.
Come on.
Alright, listen, but that's not my point. Michael Jordan's the worst.
Michael Jordan.
The worst dressed ever. Like, to be as popular as he is and what he means to streetwear and culture, he's the worst. 50's close behind him, but he's not that close to him.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, 50 is bad.
50 is the worst dressed nigga out here.
Man, I've seen Mike Jordan wear Jordans and just totally just disrespect the shoe that he has on. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? How you gonna wear these damn 3s with... And you have on like some damn 11s tied up so tight with some chino shorts, some polo chinos, and like, bro, might be slapped, bro.
Might be putting the big cuff, the big old like nasty ugly cuff.
Man, might be wearing Steve Harvey damn suits, man.
Nah, you ever seen 50 in the suit?
Bro, I seen 50 fresh in a suit before though.
Nah, 50 ain't. First of all, 50 ain't never been fresh.
Bro, I've seen 50. Listen. I've never seen 50 fresh when it comes to like just regular clothes that clothes that we wear every day. But I've seen him fresh in suits.
How does he dress so hard? Does 50 still wear do-rags?
I haven't seen one in a while.
50 don't even dress good on the show.
Bro, 50 dresses. That's the best he's been dressed on the show.
On Power?
Yeah, that's the best he's been dressed. Honestly. The best 50 Cent fashion eras is him as Kanan and during his first album.
He didn't wear shirts.
Outside of that, that's just the album cover. No, he didn't wear shirts a lot of times on his first album. But a lot of times let me tell you why I say that, because during that time period, that was the whole throwback era. You know what I'm saying? It was in high school. And it's easy to throw a throwback on with a fucking hat.
He ain't look fresh in that either.
He did. Let's get on AI. AI dresses like a damn a dope dealer, bro. That's all. He dresses like a dope dealer, bro.
Dope dealers be fly.
Some of them be fly, some of them be too over the top. AI dresses like
a dope dealer homeboy.
Man, AI is like an old school dope dealer from like the hood. Like the nigga AI, bro. Like I seen this nigga, bro. Like the day they retired his jersey in Philly.
Yeah.
The nigga had a gold treatment. Like he finna come on stage and rap, bro.
AI dressed like a nigga that didn't put in on the section.
Come on, man. I'm not gonna respect AI. On some real shit though, AI is a fashion icon for God's sakes.
Huh?
AI is a fashion icon.
I don't understand where you're going with this.
For this business that he was in.
What business?
The NBA, the National Basketball Association. AI was the first motherfucker in the NBA that looked like somebody you would see outside of your neighborhood. And he would wear these clothes during televised events like pregame. Like motherfucker have a fitted on with a do-rag under it and a necklace.
I think you're jumping ahead of yourself by calling him a fashion icon.
He was a fashion icon.
He was not a fashion icon.
Yes, he was. I'm not changing my stance on it. There's no way around it. I'm not changing my stance. It is what it is.
You don't need to put fashion in anything that has to do with Allen Iverson.
Bro, AI was a fashion icon. He's a cultural icon, and the fashion part of it the fashion aspect was a part of that.
You saying he's the first player in the NBA that he looked like one of us?
Yes, and he made it possible for niggas to get in.
Nah.
It was acceptable. There will be no Carmelo Anthony, no J.R. Smith.
What are you gonna do? Is just let him be good at basketball? And not
Somebody
bring him
had
in?
to be the one. He was the Jackie Robinson of that look.
Nah,
I'm going to listen. I'm including everything with the whole fashion icon statement. The tats, the braids, the jewelry, wearing throwbacks to the game before you walk inside the stadium.
Well, what I'm saying is he allowed people to be themselves. True, but no, I ain't no but. Allen Iverson allowed a lot of people after him to be themselves, but ain't nobody want to dress like him. Nobody. Carmelo wasn't like, nigga, I'm about to rock that shit. I think
they did, bro.
Not a fuck.
Because during that time period,
tattoos and headbands maybe.
Bro, it was.
But we not wearing none of that shit that you put on other than that. Nobody wasn't wearing them big ass jeans. This nigga Iverson used to wear the jeans with like you couldn't see his shoes, but they were shorts.
Bro, listen.
Like how the fuck
listen,
your shorts
Reg,
that big?
Everybody in the early 2000s, from 2000 to 2005, maybe
I'm not
6.
Rocking with you, my nigga.
Niggas was wearing big ass clothes, bro.
Not as big as Allen Iverson's clothes were. And he's still wearing those clothes today. It's like this nigga ain't even went shopping since the early 2000s. This nigga Allen Iverson is still wearing clothes he was wearing in Philadelphia.
I can't give you that, bro. I can't give you that. I'm sorry, Rich. We gotta disagree. Iverson is a cultural icon, and at one point you can consider fashion underneath that.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry. That's what it is.
So you saying Jordan first?
I'm saying Jordan.
Then 50.
As far as ranking the top between Iverson, Jordan, 50, top 3 worst icons in our culture, dressed wise, Jordan first between those, 50 second, and then AI.
This is a fucked up list to be on, boy. But I gotta go with 50 first, man.
AI still third though.
Yeah. AI third. But to me, it's more embarrassing for AI to be even on this list because he too young to be on this list.
He's the same age 50 is.
Yeah, but you see AI in a uniform, so you don't even know how he dressed. Like we always knew.
Man, I seen AI come to the mall like 2 years ago. I was getting in the car while I walking the cheesecake. And he was standing outside, and the nigga had a white tee on. He looked like the 2003 season. He did. However, it was a sweat. The nigga, he wasn't like horribly dressed. I'm like, what the fuck AI got on? Just AI. He was like, what up, Chuck? What's up, Jack? Like, that was the end of it.
That nigga. See, because my thing is, like, you knew 50 couldn't dress from the jump. Like, 50, his first album cover, this nigga had on, like, an Ultimate Warrior band right here.
He had a Gucci fucking gun strap and suspenders.
Like, gun strap. Like, you already knew, like, he can't dress.
Them tank tops, boy. Oof.
But I feel like Iverson, like, at least 5-6 years went by where we didn't know.
Bro, we can find photos. We can find 5 photos of Iverson fresh. We can't find 5 photos of Jordan and 50 Cent fresh. If we find 5 photos of Jordan's being fresh, I guarantee you gonna have on some Jordans in a Bulls uniform.
Nah, you can't find 5 photos of Allen Iverson being fresh. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Unless you talking about a photo with like he just got his do-rag and earrings.
And his fur on or some
That's
shit
the only
like
thing
that.
you can see.
Nah. Now we're gonna find 5 photos of Iverson being
If you
fresh.
can see Allen Iverson the entire outfit, that shit is not gonna be fresh. Allen Iverson was like T.I. before he got the stylist. You remember T.I. before he got the stylist?
But nah, Tip was just raw, bro. That he had that trap suit on the cover. I'm serious. Everybody had that Jimbo outfit.
My nigga, nah, we not going with that.
I mean, I feel like that opens up a whole other conversation.
When that nigga Tip got a stylist, we knew.
Tip be fresh though now. He been fresh for like a while.
I was about to say it's fuck, but nah, we just gonna stick with he be fresh.
That nigga be clean.
Yeah. He be smooth.
He be Tip be fresh, bro. Like for real.
He'll still fuck it up. Like you can still tell the days where you dressed yourself.
Man, no, like if you talk about that, you gotta open up the whole. You gotta speak on. It's really not a Tip thing. It's really a West Side thing if you want to go there. But we ain't gonna go there today.
I'm over here talking shit like I can dress. I know I can't dress.
I mean, you got eyes, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, if we talking about Tip, it's not a Tip thing. It's a West Side thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we gonna leave it alone because West Side niggas gonna be out for me. They gonna
Shout out to my nigga Kaysen, boy. Oh my God, he couldn't dress early on. Kaysen don't improve though, but that nigga was horrible.
But that's during the big clothes era though. That's all it is. The big clothes, bro.
It's the difference between big clothes and like.
You know what? It's between having a nice outfit on and being fly. When you fly, you make anything look like it's something that's like, it's pretty cool.
Sound like you're trying to talk about yourself.
I was trying to get it. I was trying to kind of like throw it in there. But, man, we good, man. Look, man. Episode, what is it? 21?
21.
Episode 21 in the books.
21.
Fish and grits and all that pimp shit. My name is Tiz McClain. This is my partner right here, Kid Ridge, man. We gonna be back next week.
See y'all boys next week, man. Fish and grits and all that pimp shit.
I promise we out.
Got him! Got him!